I think about the future, I think about this facility, because that's really what we're doing. We're building the future.
The recovery that we need in the state and probably the country to be thinking about how are we going to reskill and upskill a population that has been unemployed, that have skills, that have prior work in that space. And the role of the community college is going to become critically important on those shorter term credentials, listening to industry to say, here's what we need in order to kind of reskill someone fairly quickly.
Teams came together that our chancellor began the facilitation process and quickly brought on members throughout the industry.
Our involvement with the college really is about the future. We were also concerned about a gap between filling the pipeline of qualified students and to have those employees of the future. So we did it for reasons of creating workforce of the future. We did it because we were listened to, and we felt we had a seat at the table. And ultimately, from a consumer perspective, we were the consumer of the product.
The opportunity to work as an adult, so I have worked 40 hours still, and 4 classes. It's been challenging, but it's been great. I have experienced teachers that have experience in the field and experience teaching. So when they're talking to us, we really listen, because they're not just teaching us, they're reaching us. We understand where they're coming from.
It's about a student like Charles, having him complete and meeting a goal and then getting into the workforce. And you're changing the life for your whole entire family, and that's what's happening.
Almost like a parent-teacher day to somebody who's 50 years old, to myself. My son's 35. He's going to college. He can bring his son, or bring his father, or bring his mother there. Something like that still can go on. Read like that bulb on their head, education is the way to go.
The adult learner also needs some different supports. Financial aid is important. Some of those adult learners with some college credit, no credential, have outstanding debts, and so how do we deal with that?
The employers are one of the end users of the talent pipeline and supply chain. So we think about it as a supply chain issue, and having industry say, here are the requirements and what we need in our workforce is critical for a community college like San Jac that really work closely with industry.
Knowing exactly the right jobs, or what jobs are really in need, so that we can do the training and do it quickly, and making sure again what we need from industry.
It's always a higher ed session, because if we're looking towards recovery, we're looking towards reskilling and upskilling. We're looking towards how our adult learners can take major steps forward, how transferability continues to work and evolve, how the dollars flow,